think the certificate is a good approach to fight the infectious disease? What do you think about it?
Actually, the reason why COVID certificates were introduced were mainly related to the fact that vaccines could reduce transmission. However, clinical trials were not designed to test whether vaccines would impact transmission or not. And actually, when we look at the real-world data, most of the evidence is showing that vaccines can reduce transmission, but those are suffering from many methodological issues, and it's very poor quality data. Let's make it simple and to simplify. So here in Switzerland, we are testing mainly people who are not vaccinated. So if you have to travel and you have to enter Switzerland, if you are vaccinated, you don't get tested. Now, because of the COVID certificates, mainly people who are unvaccinated are being tested. And actually, of course, if you make a design and you look at the data, you'll see that the vaccine has an efficacy on transmission, but actually this could be an artifact. And if you look, for instance, data now currently at UK, it's showing that at the age group of 40 plus, the rate of transmission is higher among the vaccinated. And if you look, for instance, also at the Israeli data, there is a higher percentage or equal, similar percentage of positivity among vaccinated and unvaccinated. But because we do more tests among unvaccinated, you seem to see that the people who are unvaccinated leading to transmission. And then another question when it comes to COVID certificate is that what we have done with other diseases. For instance, smoking kills around 9,000 people in Switzerland. Obesity accounts for 4 to 6% of overall deaths yearly in Switzerland. But we don't force anyone to quit smoking or to go and run and exercise because they are obese. Of course, these are not infectious diseases, but yet it shows a pattern of how we should look in public health at disease. So we empower people, we try to educate and inform in order to make the right decisions for them. And then, of course, there is lots of uncertainty when it comes to application of vaccines because, as I mentioned previously, not all age groups are at risks. And actually, there should be also a choice of freedom when it comes to the application of vaccine. And then also with regard to COVID certificate, there is also hesitancy among the groups who are highly educated. And that also makes a little bit a question why there is an hesitancy there, and definitely doesn't come from conspiracy theories, and then we need to look and dig further. Personally, I'm not pro-COVID certificates because, as we see now, it has also divided the society, and we need to avoid stigmatization and limitation to and access to public and private events.